Hey girls, it's me DW. We're back. Raise a glass, get you a cup. I got my blue juice, get you a cocktail. Because we were talking about how love needs glasses, apparently. Love needs 2020 vision, love needs LASIK. Maybe that's the title. Love needs LASIK. Okay, let's get into it. Get into the intro. Cool. And let's say, hey, this is a non-descript song. It is not the song to author. It is song for DW. And let's say, hey, this is DW song today. She gonna learn to walk and play and be critical of media. Love needs LASIK. Okay, so hi, I'm DW, a media consumer like you, brought to you by media consumers like you. Thank you. Okay, that's out of the way. I've watched every season of Love is Blind, um, and I still follow Lauren and Cam to this day. I'm a ride or die. So I'm just like, first of all, it's Nick and Vanessa Lachey. I know they're just the hosts, but they try to make it seem like they've made up this whole concept. And I know they didn't. I'm not stupid. But like, what? Okay, we're gonna go like couple by couple. I'm not doing episode by episode. Y'all know that by now. We're gonna do couple by couple, and we're just gonna like talk about like issues and like problems. And it's like I feel kind of conflicted. Okay, so I feel kind of conflicted about doing this because it is like people, and I don't know if this is fake. Just kidding. I know some of it is fake. I'm not dumb. I know like most of the scenarios that were made up were fake. But there's some things that I'm like, damn, girl, you need to get some therapy. You need to get some resolution because you're holding on to this stuff. Anyway, we'll get to it. We'll get to who I'm talking about, multiple people who I'm talking about, because some of these therapy. I'm not going to say a therapy company because none of them sponsor me. But if you do want to sponsor me, you can sponsor me. Okay, so like, I love Love Is Blind. I love the show. I love the just like the concept of meeting people and like and you don't see them, you know? I do. But I will say this show should have only had one season, and I'll tell you why. Double fisting healthy drinks for me. I'll tell you. This show should have only had one season because it's literally in season two, people know what's going on. And you can tell that it clouds the judgment. Now, I'm not going to go over all of season two. I'm not even going to go over season two. Just the parts that like make sense for what I'm talking about now, because I am talking about after the altar. Okay. I'm sorry. I just had a moment of silence. So, like, this show should have only had one season. And I'm going to tell you why. It should have only had one season because it's literally like the people who went into season two knew what it was, and I feel like it clouded the judgment, and that's why I feel like we have the result that we have at the end of After the Altar. If you didn't know, bing, bang, bang, none of the season two couples are still together. None of them. And I know you might be thinking, Nane, what about what's her face? What about what about Kyle and Dipti? Girl, they're not together. They're not together. So anyway, let's go couple by couple. Let's go couple by couple. Going into this, my fiance and I were like, "Ooh, it's out," and I was pissed because he had to work, and I'm like, "You have to come home because I have to watch this." Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I just wanted to give you a tidbit about my life. Um, oh yeah, sorry. Excuse my hair. If you didn't see it, my hair is like a little girl right now because I just washed it. It's wash day, and I'm stretching it. And deal. Okay, so let's start. With should I start with the couples first or the single people first? Let's start with the couples first. Okay. I have a list of as always, I have a list. Let's start with the couples first. So, um, I'm just gonna put my phone down. Jarrett and Ayana, and I'll put their pictures. Jarrett and Ayana. Here's the tea. Here's the thing. They were never gonna work. No shade. A little shade. They were never gonna work. You know why? Because Ayana was always Jared's second choice. She should have never married him. Should have never married him. She was always Jared's second choice. Even in the parts where they were living together in Love Is Blind season 2, before even Alf did the altar, he had a problem with going out and stuff and doing all this stuff. And then I guess she thought she could change him. Honey, you can never change nobody. And that's not just to Ayana, that's to everybody. Get up. You can't change him. You're not gonna change him. He's not gonna change. If he does not want to change, he's not gonna change. So like, no. Get up. Anyway, I feel bad because Ayana's so sweet and I really like Ayana. And Jared's funny and he kind of fine. Like, look, I'm sorry. They were never gonna work though because Ayana was his second choice. He really wanted Mallory. All of the stuff that happened in season 2 where he was like, after they all got together and he had the nerve to like tell Mallory, oh, because I know you didn't even want that ring. How disrespectful to Ayana. How disrespectful to Mallory, to Sal. Almost called him the wrong name. Sal. How disrespectful. And Mallory played into that. I don't feel. Here's the thing. We're going to get to Mallory. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. Ayana and Jarrett, like, their problems really stem from, like, miscommunication, from just, like, okay, this is what I told my fiance too. There are too many cooks in their proverbial kitchen. By kitchen, I mean restaurant. There are too many cooks in their kitchen. Literally, literally, like, Ayana feels bad. Okay, so she goes running to her parents and tells her mom. Her mom? Is that her mom? I never understood that situation, so I'm gonna say her mom. Tells her mom everything, right? Tells her mom he's not home, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's bleed, he's blue, right? Okay, so she tells her mom everything, and you can't do that. You can't do that with your mom. You can't do that with your friends because now everybody is in the kitchen, just like cooking, throwing shit in the pot. And when they throw shit in the pot, it's not going to be the recipe that you started with because people just throwing stuff in there, and you're like, bitch, when did bell pepper get in here? This is supposed to be chicken noodle soup. So like you, it's just really you have to be careful. You have to be careful, okay? And I'm not putting all of it on Ayana because Jared shouldn't have been doing even what he was doing. But at the same time, she knew who he was before she said yes at that altar. Did she want to be married so badly? There's something on my face. Did she want to be married so badly that she was like, that she just said whatever? That she just said whatever? Get up! And she did get up because they're divorced. But like, okay, so flash forward, flash forward. So they all have to sit down. Her parents at question mark and Vera's mom and dad. They sit down and they're about to have this nice dinner. And don't you know, Ayana's mom comes out the gate, guns blazing. Like we're not just gonna sit here and eat like everything's cool because what's going on? And it's just like, damn, can we get some bread? Can we get some water? Can we fill our water cups? Can we like get some of that little, some restaurants give you chickpeas, and the little breads and olive oil. Can we get some of that for the table? For the table? If I get some hummus, we can get some hummus. Like immediately? And that's the problem. No decorum. No decorum. So I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so they go into the whole problem and they're all talking about it. And then Jared's dad, like, well, I have friends who want what you have, and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like none of that matters. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this, but Ayana has moved out. I don't know where she's staying. She probably with her mom. I don't know where she's staying, but she's moved out at this point. At this point in the series. At this point in the recap. She's moved out. So I don't even know. They're going there, they're sitting, they're doing all this. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. Now, I'm not okay. So he didn't come home until like 7, 8, or like a crazy time. And so Ayana called her mom and was like crying and stuff because she didn't know where he is. First of all, why are you going somewhere and not telling people where you are? What if you just get knocked in the head with a brick and you out and nobody knows you're missing or you're dead? You can't do stuff like that. You have to tell people where you are. Especially you're on a reality show, people kind of know who you are. Do you know how many people would like hit you in the head with a brick or a sock full of quarters and leave you out? You gotta tell people where you are. You better be careful. But he was telling people where he was, just not his wife, Ayana. Not cool. But Jerry just needs to grow up. He needs to grow up. If he doesn't want to grow up, he doesn't need to be married. Point blank, period. Apparently, everybody knows this because they're divorced. Um, so fast forward, let me go to the party. Okay, so them at the party was weird because it's like, first of all, again, here's their main problem. Their main problem. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Sorry, my fiance's calling. Too many cooks in the kitchen. And you, I'm sorry, I'm recording. Too many cooks in the kitchen. And you really can't have so many cooks in the kitchen because it's like I said, you deter from the recipe that you started with, and now it's like you don't even know what you're making, what the food is, what the end product's gonna be. So all of the Love Is Blind people know. First of all, they're trying to pretend like they're all friends. All the Love Is Blind people know all the drama that's going on with Jared and Ayana. And so you can tell when they go to the fucking party, that like everyone knows their business, so it's awkward and they're trying to act like everything's lovey-dovey, everything is cute, but it's not. And that's another thing. Jared needs to grow up, just all the way through. Ayana also needs to mature. She needs to mature. Mentally. Look, I'm a person, I don't like confrontation either. I really don't. But I had to learn within my relationship that sometimes you have to you have not be confrontational. Huh? Let me be Oprah. Were you silent or were you silenced? Let me be Oprah. You can't be confrontational. But when confrontation comes to you from your partner's trying to tell you something, you got to listen. And when you have something to say to your partner, you need to say it to your partner. Don't call your fucking mom. Anyway, Ayana, I like you. I hope you don't think that I don't like you. I think you're adorable. I love your hair. You're sweet and intelligent and beautiful, and you deserve the world. So go on out there and get the world. Not with him. Now, Jared, looking on you. Because, first of all, they're after the altar ends with Ayana moving back in. Like I said, they're divorced right now. Jared, I already said it before. Somebody could have knocked you upside your head and you could be dead somewhere and nobody would know because you didn't tell your wife. But like I said, I know you were telling somebody where the fuck you were. Somebody knew where you were. Just not your wife, and that's not cool. But like, grow up. Grow up, Jared. Jared, I don't know how old you are right now. I'm thinking late 20s, early 30s. You could be older. If you are older, grow up. Did you want to get married or did you not want to get married? Why did you join this if you didn't want to get married, first of all? If you wanted Mal, you could have chose Mal. You chose Ayana, though. And that was your choice. And she chose to stay with you, so I put some of the blame on her because she was your second choice. But you can't treat me. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm not good in serious situations. You can't. And if you don't want to grow up, don't get married. Okay? I'm done with y'all. I'm really done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I wish you both the happiness. I'm glad you're away from each other. If you continue to be friends, if you can continue to be friends, that's cool because you seem like, honestly, that was the thing with your relationship. Y'all seemed like friends. Y'all did not seem like husband and wife. Next. I'm sorry. Next. Who we got? I'm saving y'all two for last. I'm not going to do y'all right now. I'm not going to do y'all right now. Let's do Depty and Kyle. I really like you guys. You guys are cute. This is my commercial break, right? You guys are cute. Um, I see you guys are broken up. Depty, you deserve the world. Shake is an asshole. You guys were cute. Okay. Blue juice. Amazing. Okay, let's do it. Let's I'm trying to figure out who to do. Who Mallory, okay, so Mallory, so I'll go from y'all. Okay, Mallory, hmm, I feel bad for you because producers really tried to make you seem like you were bitter and jealous and all of this stuff, like one after the altar. But it's like, why would I be friends with my ex? Why would I want to hang out with my ex's new girlfriend? Like, it's giving delusional. Like, I don't understand. Why would I want to do all of this stuff? And they're trying to act like she's bitter because she doesn't. I wouldn't want to. The hell? Especially it ended how it ended. Like, I wouldn't want to. And that's what I'm saying. You can tell these people aren't really friends. But anyway, Mallory, I feel bad for you. Because it does seem like Sal is trying to make you seem like the villain, like the antagonist to his protagonist, like, hero story. Um, it's annoying. Okay, so let me get okay. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me if I am being like not fair to the girl. Tell me if I'm not being fair to the girl. Mind you, I don't know her name. Tell me if I'm not being fair to the girl. But when I watched this, did you think okay, at the party, when you watched this, did you think that Sal's new girlfriend was doing a little much? And I don't know if that's her personality. I don't know if she's calling everybody bitches. Mind you, I'm bitched up. I call everybody a bitch. But she's calling everybody bitches that she just mad and she kept putting her legs up in the air. I don't want to talk to it was giving like I'm on TV and like okay, you are on TV. But it was like you know what it might have been giving. Okay, let me give her a bone. Let me throw her a bone. Let me throw her a bone. It might have been giving I'm nervous. I'm in front of a group of people that I've never met before. So you know how in middle school, that might be shade. You know how in middle school you felt like you had to be like the loudest one to hide your discomfort? Or is that just me? That's what it felt like. Like I have to be the loudest one so nobody sees how uncomfortable I am. And maybe that's what she was giving. Maybe that's what she was trying to do. But putting your leg up in the air, spreading them eagle, just like, yeah, bitch, yeah, woo, hey, like it was very much like, what's that meme? God, when it's like Roger from fucking American Dad, and he's like Tam or some shit, right? Is it Tame? Right? Not South Park, y'all, but like Roger from American Dad. Anyway, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even matter. You're doing a lot. And then for both of y'all to go up to Mallory and talk to her, and then the ex-girlfriend was like, let me talk to you one on one. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Don't talk to me. Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? And all of them, oh, wait a minute. Kyle, you almost you almost slipped the cracks, but I just remembered what the hell you said. Talking about, oh, he was talking about Danielle, not Mallory. Never mind. Kyle, I'm still coming back for you. I almost went in. I'm going to. Like, I was doing a little too much. I feel bad for Mallory. Apparently, Yeah, Sal said, I ain't shit. Sal says that Mallory, on the day before their wedding, was in a car with some guy drunk. Okay, that's not right. Mallory, shame on you. That's not right. That's not right. So I was just sitting here like, she's the most genuine person I've ever met, and her personality is great, and she's a bright light. And I'm just looking at this girl like, I could not hang out with her because I know I would get annoyed. I know I would get annoyed with all that. I'm not for the rah-rah. Like, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I don't like that. Okay. Next. I don't. They're last. They're last. They're last. I'm gonna do them last. Okay, so like let's go into the Natalie Shayna Shane situation. And Shayna's fiance, who I don't know the name of, but he's like BB, BB. That's how he talks. BB, oh whatever BB. That's how he talks. Congratulations on your engagement, Shayna. Congratulations. Um, hopefully now you'll shut the hell up. Um, still a little YouTuber, whatever. It's fine. You're getting my blue juice. So here's the situation. Danielle and Shane are not Danielle. Who the fuck? Did I say Danielle? Natalie. Natalie and Shane are no longer together. They were on, from Shane's words, they were on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. But they're off. Okay. Natalie says it's because Shane and Shayna were texting each other nasty DMs. Which can I say I believe? I believe because Shane and Shayna have no fucking boundaries, no fucking relationship boundaries, and you could tell how they talk to each other. Like, mm, X, no. So, I believe it. And then the fact that the producers try to ask everybody, hey, did you see the messages? Did you see the messages? No, they didn't because they're not really, Natalie's friends. I believe Natalie. Like I said, I believe her. But they really try to. Okay, so it's another thing with Mallory. They tried to make Natalie seem just like a bitter bitch and that she has all this stuff. Like she's so upset and she just like she can't function because she's only thinking about Shane. But it's literally like, no, she's over it, and her friends keep bringing it up to her. Keep bringing it up. Love how it just gets blue. Keep bringing it up to her. Like the same situation. Keep bringing it up to her. Right? Okay, so here I am. All right, let me talk to you, Kyle. Let me talk to you, Kyle. You seem like a nice guy. Kyle, for you to sit there in that confessional and say that Natalie just needs to get over it and she says she's not about the drama, but she keeps bringing it up. Y'all keep bringing it up. Keep talking about it. Dare you? I was giving you a pass because you and Dipty are cute, even though you broke up with y'all broken up or whatever. Kyle, how dare you? That shit just scared the hell out of me. I got this new Glade thing that like does automatic squirts. It scared me. I thought he was behind me, y'all. He was ass in here. Dare you say that? That wasn't nice, Kyle. You're supposed to be nice, Kyle. I'm supposed to feel bad for you, Kyle. I don't, Kyle. Because that wasn't nice. You don't know how bothered she is by this. And the fact that you keep all of you, including Danielle, keep inviting Shayna to stuff that Natalie is at, even though you know Natalie doesn't like Shayna, and then y'all pretend to be Natalie's friend when you're not Natalie's friend, because if you were Natalie's friend, you wouldn't have did that. You wouldn't have invited her to Natalie's fucking birthday. Okay, let's go. Because Natalie, it was her fucking birthday. Her stupid birthday. Like, are you serious? It was her birthday, and you're gonna invite this girl you know she don't fuck with. to her birthday, and then for Shayna to show up to this birthday party. Because at first they were like, oh, it's just Danielle's throwing an 80s party. But it was fucking Natalie's birthday party. For Shayna to show up and be like, we just got engaged. It is her birthday. I've never in my life had to yell at a girl like this. That's not true. I just yell at Alex Hall like that a month ago. Alex Hall. The done. I'm just sitting here thinking, shaking. No, I'm not. Sitting here thinking about all the disrespect that Natalie had to endure from Shane and Shayna, the two fucking doublemint twins, the two troublemakers, because low key they look like siblings. Shayna called that whole thing a sham. And for Shayna to act like she wasn't a terrorist to the relationship, y'all. To sit there like she did nothing wrong, and then for Shane to be like, yeah, of course she said that when I couldn't defend myself. Shane, we saw you. And obviously how they hang out now. Ugh. I just don't, I just feel like us as an audience, as well as Natalie, are being gaslit by these people into thinking that everything is on the up and up when it is clearly not. And I don't care what anybody says, even if Shayna and Shane didn't have sex or nothing like that, even if they didn't, the way that they acted towards each other when my exercises of breathing, the way that they acted toward each other when Natalie and Shane were in a relationship was not appropriate. It wasn't appropriate. And I don't know, going back to the initial season 2, I don't know what Shane said to Natalie that had her all like frizzled and frazzled at their wedding, but it must have been something fucking terrible. The way the girl looked. I'm not a goddamn doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. Hell, I barely got my bachelor's degree. But listen to me. She looked shook. Shook, shaken, shaketh. She looked it. And I don't know what he said, but apparently what he said, like, again, Natalie, I'm glad you're away from him. Get up. It seems like you're like this. You're about to stand up, and I did like stand the rest of the way up. You don't need him. You're a beautiful soul. Like you're funny, you're charismatic, and I really like you. You shine. You have an inner beauty. Use that and get you somebody who really loves you. Get you a good doctor. Cause leave Shane alone. First of all, his eyes. I'm not trying to talk about. I'm not trying to talk about people's appearance. I'm really not. What the hell is going on? Sorry. I'm sorry. We're friends, right? We're friends here, y'all, right? We're friends. We're friends. I need to come up with a name or something. I don't know, for all 29 of you. What the hell is going on with him? Is he on drugs? He's giving me Paulie, but even Paulie didn't have eyes like that. He has eyes like that. His pupils are kind of pinpoints, like Justin Tip, like a former NSYNC member's eyes. Is he on drugs? Is he? And if he is, that's none of my business. That's fine. But you know how people almost said black people. You know how people, or at least me and my family, you could look at somebody and tell they're crazy as hell from their eyes. Anyways, I just think they're disrespectful. I think Shane and Shayla were disrespectful to Natalie and Shane's relationship, and I don't like that. And I don't like how they're trying to be on the camera and act like they weren't when they were. I don't like how Natalie's supposed friends invited this bitch to her birthday party that she knows she doesn't like. And I kept, as I was watching it with my fiance, I literally kept saying, at her birthday, at her birthday, It's her birthday. And Danielle's supposed to be her friend. All these people are supposed to be her friends. Oh, okay. Well, friends like that, who the fuck needs enemies? That's what I have to say about that. I didn't talk about Sal's sister or Sal's siblings and stuff because I don't care. I don't care about them. They riding up on me, y'all. I shouldn't have said that, I guess. Anyway, let's go to the main couple. Or they tried to be the main couple. Or the producers wanted them to be the main couple of the After the Altar season. Danielle and Nick. Hmm. I'm low-key waiting for this car to pass. Because he's right outside my window with that bullshit. Anyway, what did it I hate it here. Anyway, I'm in New York. I hate it here. I hate it here. Donate so I can leave. Oh, look. Thumbnail. Alright. So, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with this. I'm annoyed. Danielle and Nick, who are supposedly the main couple of this show. It's just like simmering. The main couple of this show. They tried to be the Lauren and the Cam, or at least the fucking Amber and Barnett. Shout out to Amber and Barnett. I didn't mention you guys when I said that like I follow because I don't follow you guys, but I do like y'all. And Amber, you're a writer, and I like that. Anyway, Danielle and Nick, here's the thing with Danielle and Nick. Like, they are also divorced. Nobody on this show ended up together. Season two, nobody on the show ended up together, and I hope they cancel it and don't try to do a season three. Like, stop. Stop. Pump the fucking brakes, bro. Unless you, I don't even know. I was about to say unless you do it in a, like in like a rural community where they never saw it or some shit. I don't know. Make everybody take lie detector test about they've never seen the show, and if they've never actually seen the show, put them on the show because it's just not working. So Danielle and Nick always kind of annoyed me from season two, and it's because I just never got it. They fought all the way in Mexico. They just don't seem like they'd be a good match, period. And it was crazy to me that they lasted as long as they did, not to sound like an asshole, but I know I do. It's fine. I'll be the cunt. I'll be the bitch. Like, I didn't think they were going to last that long because not even just because, like, opposites attract, and that's true, but you still have to have certain qualities that, like, mesh up with each other, you know? Um, I can't relate. My fiance is an Aquarius and I'm a Capricorn. We're literally like, we're on the cusp together. So anyway, like they throw this party. First of all, let me get into it. They're instigators. They're instigators. They instigate all of this, and I'm so sure the producers were in their ear talking about cheeping in their ear, talking, telling them to cause drama and stuff. Because how are you one of Danielle's best friends, but then you're like, oh, but I'm also best friends with Shayna. So like I see both sides. So you're a flip flopper, and why would Shayna be comfortable saying that stuff about Natalie to you, unless you both were talking about Natalie together? Like, seriously, because you're a flip flopper. Anyway, so they're trying to be like opposites attract. Shayna's a mess. It's supposed to be like the odd couple. Shayna's a mess. Nick is like type A. And then they get together and they're the perfect person. They're the perfect couple. I don't think so. So they throw this party at this big mansion house or whatever. It's cold. It's cold. It's snowing. It's a 80s. First they do like a little soiree where soiree where everybody gets together. Where everybody gets together and they like meet and they talk and they do this and they do that, right? Basic shit. I get it. Like I like stuff like that. I like doing that kind of stuff with friends, with friends, not coworkers, which is what they kind of are, which is what they actually are. Okay, anyway. So they do this, and of course, Nick and Danielle are hosting because they're the chief instigators. And Nick and Danielle literally, I feel like they get a sniff of drama, and together they're like, let's blow this shit. And they go, Nick goes to the boys, Danielle goes to the girls, spread this drama. And then when something blows up, they're like, oh my God, guys, stop it. Why would this happen? Stop it. But it's like honey biscuits. You did it. You did it. It's like when a toddler like jumps on your back and falls, and it's like you did that, girl. You jumped off the fucking couch, bro. Like what? Head dog's hollering, right? Anyway, we're divorced. Everyone's divorced. We're divorced. Can you hear how tired I am? Because I'm tired. And literally, the first season was so much better. So much better. You could actually tell people actually liked each other, loved each other, right? This season, nobody even seemed like they should have got married in the first fucking place. And mind you, when they were first talking in the pods, I really liked Ayana and Jared when they were first talking in the pods. Then Jared started feeling Mallory, and it's just like if I was disrespected the way that Ayana was, the way that fucking Natalie was, the way that fucking even Mallory was. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little spiel. Let's do a little story time. A little spiel. Never, like, before this relationship, I don't want y'all to think I was like perfect and I was perfect in every relationship and every one of my relationship was great. It wasn't. I've been disrespected. I know how it feels to be disrespected. I've disrespected people. It's not good. So watching this shit, I just want all of the girls to get up. Don't be disrespected. And even Sal, like, you were disrespected by Mallory and you got up and stuff. But now you're harping on the fact that it wasn't going to work with you two anyway, and you never really had a real relationship. So I'm trying to figure out why you keep just like talking about it. Like what? And if you're like, DW, you're a hypocrite because Natalie keeps talking about it. You know why Natalie keeps talking about it? Because her friends keep fucking bringing it up. Her friends keep fucking bringing it up. Friends keep bringing it up to her. Bringing it up. Her friends keep doing it. So it's like, truly, I think I watched the show and I thought it was going to be better than it was. And then when it wasn't, I was like, the fact that all of them divorced, all of them are not together, it's like season two never happened. It's like erased from my mind. It's like it never happened. It's kind of a waste of time to watch because none of those people ended up together. And it's not even like Season 2 wasn't even like interesting. And so I'm sitting here and I'm kind of like, girl, why would we watch this? Girl, why would we watch this? Like I said, love needs LASIK. Love is not blind. And you know what I'm waiting for? Low key? Like, I don't know when it's coming back. But you know what show was just funny as fuck to me? Because I didn't take none of it seriously, and all of those people on there needed therapy. Ultimatum. The Ultimatum. All the people on the Ultimatum needed therapy, baby. They needed help. They were like their souls, their inner children were falling out. And that's not what made it funny. What made it funny was the fact that some of these people had the audacity to act the way they did. Anyway, this is not even an ultimatum video. I'm just talking about it. I'm just talking at this point because it was boring. Like, it was boring. None of the couples ended up together. And I think it should be canceled. I don't think they're at Netflix. I think we know each other pretty well right now. Netflix, let me talk to you. Netflix, I think we know each other pretty well by now. I've made a couple videos, about three. This is the third one about your shows, and I just want to say, cancel this one and make a whole new concept. Make a whole new dating concept. Because you guys are good at that. Why don't you do that? Because this is not going to work anymore. It's kind of trash, and it was really good the first season, and that's all we have. I don't want to talk about it, but it's kind of like how Stranger Things. Ooh, I'm not going to say anything else. Even though don't do Joseph Quinn like that because he is cool or whatever with that wig on. But the ultimatum, I want that to come back because that's hilarious. A concept like this, you know what I can. Now I'm just rambling, but listen, be right here with me. Be right here with me. You know what I can compare Love Is Blind to? The Voice. How the voice keeps going on and on and on and on, and it's like always on TV. And the first season, the concept was great because it's like they don't see you or whatever. After they turn that chair around, baby, and they see who the fuck is singing, like the voice is over to me. I don't watch it no more. I watch the blinds because the blinds is actually interesting and it's what the show is supposed to be about. But after y'all meet and y'all doing all this shit, it's not good. It's not good. If you really want to shake it up, you should have them just date the whole way through without seeing each other, period, until the altar. But I guess you can't do that because that's Married at First Sight. Even though I don't even watch Married at First Sight. But I guess not. Okay, Netflix. Sincerely yours, DW. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to talk to my overlords right quick. Like this show is it can go. It can go. It can like not be renewed, and that'd be fine. I want them to come out with a hot new reality show. I want Bling Empire to be canceled. They called it Stray. They called it Stray. But I want Bling Empire to be canceled because it's boring now and it's obvious it's way more faker than it was. Now Ken is fake. I want going on like everybody can get it right now. That could be canceled. The ultimatum can come back. What other show do I watch? What other reality shows on Netflix? Selling the OC has to come back because I need it. Selling Sunset can go. Do some more sellings. How about that? Do some more sellings. Yeah. Do Below Deck. Like on Bravo. Do Below Deck. Do some Real Housewives. No, maybe not Real Housewives because that's like a trademark. Do some real, um, real working girls of LA. I don't know. I'm out of ideas. That's it. That's the end of the video. Comment if you like the video. Comment with your thoughts on this season. Do you think Love Is Blind should be canceled? Like me, yes, you do. Thanks. But put that in the comments to please the algorithm. Give me some likes. Follow me on TikTok. Maybe not, because I'm getting like red on TikTok right now. Whatever. Follow me on TikTok at not Dora Winifred. That's me. Follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to. At Donna Petaway. You can I don't know what else. I don't know what else I have. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. I don't really care if you share it. I don't give a fuck. But like I do care about commenting, subscribing, and liking the video. And that's it. I'll see you next time on Not Dora Winifred. I don't know the name of this fucking show. Okay. Bye. Bye. I love you. Philosophy say bye. Spoopy. He doesn't want to talk to y'all. Alright, bye.
And let's say, hey, this is a non-descript song. It is not the song to author. It is song for DW. And let's say, hey, this is DW song today. She gon' learn to walk and play and be critical of media.